Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And we're starting on the bridge of my capital vessel. And if I come forward and look there, you'll see that right next to us is the abandoned bunker that we hacked our way through over the last couple of parts. It was pretty exciting, and I took a little bit of a bashing on it. And in this part, I want to have a bit of a change in pace because what I would like to do is go to another planet and see if we can finish this Cobalt Moon mission, because it's kind of been sat there annoying me a little bit. But before that, I want to do a couple of other things as well, mainly just related to some of the loot that we've actually got from the abandoned bunker. And the first thing I want to do is, if we come to general supplies, we got I think we got some human crew members and some alien crew members. Now, crew members actually have a beneficial effect when you deploy them, and that is, if I show you the CPU, see at the moment the CPU is 294603, and if I put out, we'll just put the alien guy over here, my assistant there. If we go back to here, you'll see that it's now dropped by, well, about 1,000, wasn't it? So it's now 292103. And if we put a human member over here, we'll turn them around so they're facing, well, go there. See, so we're now 289603. So deploying crew members on your ship does have a beneficial effect. Now, the next thing I want to do, and that's one of the reasons why I want to put those crew members out, is that we're going to start exploring again. I don't want the opposition pecking away at my capital vessel. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a light shield generator. And we'll just clear that to install. In theory, we should have the resources, because I did loot a lot of stuff, but I still don't have a spectacular amount of stuff. Where is it? It is light capital vessel. We're just going to make that. Now, the next thing I want to make is, again, is something that I keep forgetting about, because in the base game you can't make armor. And what I want to do is, I've got sort of 3 light armors, because while I was looting out I found another one. So what I want to do is upgrade to a medium armor to give me a few more options. And then once we've got a medium armor, what we should be able to do is move to a durable medium armor, which, because during the looting, I can't remember if I can find it. I think it might be in trade items. No, it's not trade items. There's it. I'm sure I've got some aluminium, what we call it, aluminium powder there. Maybe we won't have as much as I thought I had. But I've got some bauxite aluminium ore here, actually. That's it, yeah. Sorry, I'm confusing myself here. So in theory, what I should be able to do is actually make the medium. We'll make the medium armor first, just to see. Now you can see, oh, we got unlocked light armor here. What you'll see here is I need titanium plates, computer, we need an armor booster and an oxygen tank booster. Now I'm pretty sure I've got both of those. So if we come into here, we got the armor booster and an oxygen tank booster. Okay, probably, I'm sure I've got quite a lot in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm actually taking that from there, because I've got it actually in there. So put these back in again. There. And what I'll do is I'll just pull these out of here. So we need an armor booster and an oxygen tank booster. And then what we should be able to do is be under weapons. We can make some armor. Now the next question is whether I can actually put the controller. Put it there. In fact, I oh, it was shown blue, but actually, I wouldn't mind. Actually, if I could put it down here somewhere. There we are. We'll put it in, just in there. Put it like that. Put it there. Yeah, I think I'll put it and get it just in there. Yeah, it kind of fits in just there. What that means is we've now got a shield generator. We've got quite a lot of pentaxid. What that do? I mean, it's not going to defend us that much against, say, really heavy fire. But what it will do is allow us to deal with drones, and they won't be able to keep pecking away at my shield capability. So that is something else here. Probably need to pick up the mushrooms and stuff as well while I'm at it. Oops. Crystals. Reharvest that. Reharvest. Spices in as well. Keep that. One thing I do need is some more herbal leaves and stuff. Actually, is capital vessel. Oh, the other thing I've also put in is a second fridge so that I can separate out the. We've now got medium armor. Cancel that there. And what I would like to know is whether I can make a durable medium. What's the difference? That's armor 200. Is a durability of 1,000. That gives us, so it's basically exactly the same. And the only difference is we got a durability of 2,000. Only install standard. Okay, well, we'll give it a go. I've never actually used this. There's sapphire plates, magnetic plates, and aluminium. Right. So we'll just see if we can do this. Oops, nope. I'll be completely honest. I've never ever built an armor in the game. I've always just relied on the the normal ability just to find loot down armor. So that's where I get disappointed. Weapons. Okay, so we can't do it. We need magnetic plates. See, no idea where we go. So we can't go up to durable armor. Oh well, it was an idea. But what I will do is I'm going to change to it. So I mean, at the moment I've got heavy armor on, but I thought if I use the medium armor when I'm out just generally exploring, what we got here, we got 3 slots, so we could put in the advanced mobility booster. That's reduced my armor down, but I can put it back up again. That increases the radiation but to 5. Gives me armor capability of 150, and I'll put a multi boost in as well, like that. So, I mean, that gives me a reasonable profile for just getting out and about and exploring. So that is it. Let's come in here. Don't need shields at the moment. Put the thrusters on. Now there's still a lot to explore on this planet. As you can see here, we got an abandoned mine. Got an abandoned reactor down here. We've got Polaris, but there's no more advanced deposits on here, and that's the reason why I want to go to another planet. I mean, if we don't find anything great interest, what we'll do is we'll come back and maybe have a bash at some more POIs. But after the last couple of parts, I just feel a need for a change in pace. And actually, have we got any? Oh wow, okay. One thing I did forget was the water extractor. We're certainly going to go and pick that up. Yeah, bit of a mistake there. So go and get the water extractor. It must have extracted quite a lot of water, but since I put it down, seeing it's been there for multiple days, so there's no point throwing away that opportunity. Oh, why did I come up here? Okay. Here. Put that there. Yeah, we got 96. We probably could have got more if I hadn't forgotten all about it. So let's get back into here. Break the link. So we got 198 water. I think I'll just put this in general supply so I know where it is. See, got quite a lot of pentaxid, refined pentaxid out of that bit there. We've also got this small upgrade kit. I'm still not 100% certain what that actually is, but well, we can find out. Okay, back again. Let's get up into space. And what I'll do is I'll see you once we get up into space. So here we are. We've just broken through into the atmosphere. Ping out and see if anyone's around. I mean, there's probably a few bits and pieces up here. Now, I don't know whether asteroids would count to, as part of discovering an advanced deposit, but look, magnesium, cobalt, and bits and pieces. We've got pentaxid here, heat signatures. I mean, I do have that over there. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go to this asteroid here just to see whether it will ping the mission, assuming that it's going to be something that fulfills the requirement. So we're just going to go in that direction, and I'll see you once we get to the whatever that asteroid there. Right, I've just pinged out the scanner, and I've rediscovered the pentaxid asteroid here, which is the one we're flying towards, and it didn't move forward the main mission. So I'm not going to bother now, and we're just going to see if we can find another planet to visit. Who are we going to visit? We've got a large barren planet here. It says resource planet. Got a moon. We've got Epsilon 2, which is an arid planet. We've got rogue planet there, very hardy. I don't really want to go there. I think we've had enough of snow. I mean, Epsilon 8 looks quite attractive. So we got Epsilon 2 here as well. I think maybe we'll go to Epsilon 2 to begin with. We'll see how things go. So, right, we're just lining up on the target. Press K. Go. Right, we found a pentaxid. Silicon, titanium. Okay. Oops. Keep on clicking that. Looks like we got a possible few hostiles in here. We're 6 minutes away from the got the Xerox Xeno supply station up there. Got Polaris refinery. What we're going to do is head straight for the planet. We found another pentaxid asteroid, and a titanium asteroid, and a copper asteroid. That's pretty good. So we got. So what we're going to do is head towards Epsilon. So what I'm going to do now is just head towards Epsilon 2, and I'll see you once we're breaking through the atmosphere. So here we are. We're just coming up on Epsilon 2. I better put on the inertial stabilizers, and we'll see if we can break through the atmosphere. We're going to have to up the thrust. Here we go. We're going to break through the atmosphere. Right, we've got. Like the opposition is going to be a little bit more stiffer here. Right, what have we got here? We've got cobalt, promethium. We've got some neo. Well, I mean that'd be worth it. We've got a whole concentration up there. No prizes for probably where the neo's going to be. Right. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to drop down and see what we can find. Destroyed mining signature there. Got a Gatling gunship. Got quite a lot of stuff over here. But we've got colonists on the planet as well. There's a big cluster of stuff here. I'm not going to engage in fighting these drones unless it's absolutely necessary. But what we're going to do now is just go over here. As I say, what I'm looking for is the. Right, discovered an old farm. I think the mission has just moved forward because we found promethium, iron, neo. We got trader frontier residence there. Obviously, this is quite a big trader area. A small promethium deposit. So we're just gonna discovered our 20th. So it looks like it didn't stop at 20. Goes without saying. We've got trader hyperoponics. Got lots and lots of neo here. But I found 3 neo, but it hasn't moved on that much. So obviously neo isn't one of the things. We've got a little cluster there. Now I'm not exactly sure what the reaction will be from the colonists. Reforged, yeah, thank you, game. 3 colonists. If we mine in their area, mining asteroids owned by free space is always forbidden. Mine on free colonist territory on planets. Okay, so if we do that, we're going to upset them, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. What are you guys actually shooting at? Iron spiders. Okay, we got spitters down there. Right, I think we're going to find somewhere to put down so that we can explore a little bit more. Got a moon outpost. What on earth is a moon outpost? Got an excavation site there. Okay. Another promethium deposit. Right, we're out of yeah, got a level 1 trader hydroponics. A little bit tempted. We may come back there. I just want to stay a little bit on mission at the moment. I think we're out of area here. I think buried under all those signatures ahead of us is POI. Got a colonist excavation site here. Oh, we got the it looks like we may actually have the who are, I can't remember who they are now. Talon. Sorry, brainbow faded a little bit there. I'm just wondering whether we could pick up the main mission here, but I still would like to. Okay, we got another group here. We've got 22 now. Got an advanced outpost here. Right, we've found an abandoned archaeological site. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go and say hello to the Talon. Because there's an opportunity here. Talon are up there. Right, we're just going to go and say hello to the Talon. So I do wonder whether we'll be able to pick up the kind of initial mission here if we go there. I'm just curious to see whether that will actually go. See, how many... We haven't found any... Maybe it is counting the neodymium. Right, there's a radar signature over there. Hello guys, just flying by, mind your own business and we'll be okay. Right, we'll do this radar station. I say the shield we got will be proof against the gunships, but we just see get up to do this radar signature, then we'll sweep back across the Talon. Okay, there's unknown faction, Talon outpost. Right, so we got a whole group of stuff over here. Radar signatures and heat signatures. Apologies, it's getting dark again. Right, we've discovered our 23rd deposit. We got another colors. Right, I'm probably getting a little bit far from the Talon now, so we'll swoop up this way. See what's over here. Oh, we got a crash capital vessel. Okay, that might be worth taking a quick look at. Because I'm in the business of some thrusters. We've got a crash shuttle and a crash capital vessel. It looks a bit like the crash capital vessel is in the water. It's going to be interesting. Right, let me just get over the top of it. Pull off. Seems to be a bit stuck. Looks like I didn't clear the tag for the water extractor. Something tells me that we're partly underwater. That's okay. Here's the capital vessel. I'm not seeing any. Oh, we got a couple of thrusters here by the look of it, and some turrets. Wow. Right. Okay, swimming. Apologies for this. Where is my core? Brief moment then I thought I'd left it behind. I'm always forgetting to pick up things, so. Oh, look at that. Got some... I don't really need it, but... Well, just pick up a bit of plant protein while we're at it. Where's the ship? There. Let's see what we've got in here. Right, we've got small thruster, medium, small thrusters, 2 slope medium thrusters. In the fuel tanks, we've got a little bit of tanks, which will take 1033. And a little bit anything else. Got a small thruster. Just to there. Same. Three. I think I'll take the cannons just in case we need some. Oops, it dropped off the front there. Salvage these. Oops. Oh, we got some sapient plates. Oops. Second time I've done that. The multi-tool. Oops. Well, that's dropped on top of that one. That's annoying when it does that. Got a med kit. Any other cargo? 2 cargo boxes. Like that. Got a jetpack booster. Another multi-tool. Always wanted multi-tools. A bit of I think I'm gonna see if we can target the main thrusters. Yeah. Medium thrusters, not main thrusters. Actually, we'll just retrieve blocks as well. One HUD. One is over. The cannon. And just find the. I mean, the small thrusters can be useful because that means I can put down thrust on, or it would take you. This one's going to be a little bit more tricky. There it is. Oops, nope, wrong one. One HUD. You're on the other side. Anything else? Don't want to load the ship down with poles and poles of box. Got medical tech thrusters. All the thrusters, reinforced container. Not seeing anything else of great value, so that else is to swim. Need to get the core back. Out of the water. Right, where were we? Trader. Radar signal over there. This is right. We've got 24 out of 20. This is 25th. Let's see if we can get any more Of course, we're back on a foggy planet, so... Pirates' old storage units. We could have a crack at some pirates. Right, we got some more stuff over there. Right, open PDA F1. We finally got somewhere. Your class engineer has leveled up. Bonus plus 5 damage to multi-tools, 20 damage with drills, 8 damage with chainsaws, plus 2 light years warp drive range, 10%. Okay. There's class engineer level 3 ensign. A major en route of a supply of the fleet of vital metals been established thanks to your tireless efforts. There remains only the need for the highest quality of exotic materials now. The Cosium airstream are native to the galaxy and don't appear to be found anywhere in our own vital. Okay. All deposits scale by distribution do not count. I think I'm inclined to decline this. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to decline that because we're not on anywhere where there's Esterum. But we've now got that mission out the way, and I can't. Where is the Talon gone? Oh, duplicate there. Want to kind of go over and say hello to the Talon. Talon neutral. Now the question is, can we start the main mission now? If I activate this mission. Woken on damage, okay, proceed. Let's just see if this will work. Been on board upon a position ready. Where am I? Okay, we're just going to let that run while I do a bit more exploration. Okay, this is what happens to the station of the crew. I've got to radio the fleet. Okay, we're transmitting. And if it doesn't work, we can always suspend the mission and see what actually happens. Right, we got something there. We got quite a big stuff there. Unknown source signal. Okay, static. Right, we got something over there. Boosting signal. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Find an unstable antenna. Now, I think that is where we may have a problem. I don't think the game has given us any mission tags, have they? So maybe it's not on here. Right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to keep exploring for the moment and just see what's on this planet. I mean, if any of you know whether the main mission can be done on this planet, feel free to chuck it in the comments. Got pirate wreckage there. I just love these planets which are all green and foggy. I mean, we can go and upset the pirates if we wanted to, but I think at the moment I'm going to be just quite happy to... We found a small neodymium deposit. I think we're just going to head in that direction for the moment. Right, looks like we've got another crashed capital vessel over there. That's something that does interest me, but it's probably a little bit close to destroyed shelter. I've got a feeling this crashed capital vessel is going to be... Oh no, might not be quite inside of the territory. It's going to be awfully close to that drone base though, isn't it? But I think we'll be okay. That's why. Okay, we have to deal with these guys. Something tells me that we might need a bit more firepower. Got him. These were not making any damage. Right, let me just put down. They actually got the oxygen switched on. Yeah. Now, I think that horrible noise is the sandworm, isn't it? I don't think they're actually hostile. But there's these guys. I don't think they get hostile unless you shoot them. I'm not sure what do we get there. Okay. .3 radiation. Wow. Then we are in radiated fog, so it goes without saying. Let's just get a bit closer to that crash capital vessel. I'm not seeing for a crash capital vessel. It's very well hidden. Let's do a little bit of an unload first. Food, let's put that in there. General supplies. Got that there. Weapons and ammo. Trade items, so that can go there. Oh, if you're wondering why I've put my personal supplies down the bottom here, it's something I like to do once we get into combat situations. It means you can. It makes it a lot easier to actually see what is around. Okay, we seem to have an invisible vessel. Supplies. Is it? Happened to my scanner. Well, it says I'm right on top of a capital vessel. Don't really want to spend a lot of time being down to it. I mean, I've never really ever encountered a capital vessel that's actually underground. A mystery there, a mystery. Can't remember. There's the scanner. Scanner on. Just curiosity. Don't want to spend too long on this. Need. Oops. This is the capital vessel is there. Well, it seems it is here. It's just underground. And what we'll do is we'll just clear off enough to see if there's anything of any great value in here. That should be enough. Well, we're getting some salt, if nothing else. Oops. Right, crash capital vessel. It's got a couple of thrusters on, but they're small thrusters. Got medium thrusters. Got ammo. We got a couple of cargo boxes. Large fridge. Okay. Question is it going to be worth digging down just to find things? We'll just see how deep one of them is. We've got some fuel. 170. Take the fuel out. 485. Okay. So I really would like the thrusters. I'm not that too worried about the. Right, it says this is 25 meters down. Okay. Gonna get to here. Got here. There's the. A capital vessel. Crash capital vessel. My capital vessel. So I'm gonna pick up you. Next one. Over there. Right, there's a thruster here. Retrieve block. Into the hole again. There's, well, maybe it looks like I might have got a small one on top of the other one, which is okay. Yeah, it looks like we've got all of. Oh no, we've got one left. That. Where am I? Put my jetpack on. And there's the one. Looks like this one might be a little bit deeper. Down to here. On the bright side, we're getting some crushed stone. Graphics glitch. Right, we're getting some hardened blocks as well. That. Just pull out a couple of these blocks as well. Might as well start my collection of blocks that I can pair the ship with. I think that's about it, guys. I mean, I could spend a long time kind of digging out all the stuff here that we need for sort out the minor loot in the lockers, but I don't think that's really worth the effort, to be honest. So we've got we've got 6 medium thrusters, 5. Now we've got 7 medium thrusters, 5 small thrusters. We're getting starting our collection of blocks as well. Back. What's the difference? This is reinforced concrete. I don't really want you. Steel blocks large, hard steel blocks large. They should stack. They should stack. We will put all this there. Supplies, shove that in there. There. Main store. Put that in there. Put that in there. The salt we can actually trade that in trade items. I don't think there's any requirement from salt for anything else. Just do no. I'll just have to sort that out by hand. You guys would go away. You're annoying me. I think just to finish off the video, we're gonna put a little bit more kind of exploration. Right, this is another crash capital vessel over there. Looks like there's 2 here. Let me just get over here. We're kind of in a it's a fortress there. That could be one point. It's shielded as well. We got a nice capital vessel here, but we get in there. I think I forgot to pick the core up. Mistake there. Yeah. Right. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna land here. Make a quick visual check of the ship. If it's got any. I'm not possibly feeling this. No, it looks like all the thrusters have been stripped out of it. Okay guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is go back and recover my core. I'll do a bit more exploring of this planet, see if we can find the antenna. I doubt very much if we will find one. And so until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.